You're interested in hiring another piano teacher for your studio, but is this the year you take the plunge? Here are 10 signs you are ready to hire. Hello, if you're new around here, I am Phoenix and I'm the Tattooed Piano Teacher. This is part 2 in a series on hiring for your piano studio. If you're not 100% sure that hiring is right for you, then go back and watch this video first. But if you already decided to hire, then you are in the right place. So let's get right to the 10 signs that you might be ready to hire. Number 1, you've already raised your prices pretty high. If you're still charging way cheapo for your lessons, then I would not hire just yet. You kind of want to fall into that above average lesson rate before you go hiring another teacher. There are a couple of reasons for this really quickly. One is you might not know exactly how good of a marketing person you are yet, or you might not know how much in high demand you are if your rates are really low, because to be honest, people might be coming to you just because of the rate. Just putting that out there. In addition, if you hire another teacher, you're going to want to take a cut for your work and then pay the teacher a decent amount as well. So a higher rate for your studio prices is really going to help you. Otherwise, you're really not going to make enough money, or your teacher isn't going to make enough money. That would be bad. Sign number 2, you're ready to hire. You have an established name. So whether this is just your actual first and last name, or you have like a business name, it really doesn't matter, but just do you have a presence in the community where you've gotten some feedback from others? People are recommending you. Having an established brand and established name for your business means that you're gonna have an easier time selling when you are selling lessons with another person, which is a little bit trickier than selling lessons with yourself, because then you're just selling yourself, if that makes sense. The third sign that you're ready to hire is you have a waiting list. Okay, so you've raised your prices, you've established a brand in your community, and your schedule is full. Maybe you've raised your rates a couple of times and you're still in high demand. This is a good sign. If you have a waiting list of quite a few students, then you're going to be able to fill another teacher's schedule, which is a really important part of hiring. Sign number 4 that you're ready to hire is you've seen some success with marketing. So if you have only a handful of students and you've never really had to get out there in the trenches and find some new students, fill up your schedule, then you might not know exactly how to market. You don't have the experience yet. So I would try some marketing for yourself first if you've never done that. Reason being, when you hire another teacher, there's a little more pressure there. If you can't get the students coming in the door, then that teacher is either going to be sitting in the studio space, not getting paid, or you're going to have to pay them for sitting there, or they might not want to teach at all if they have such like a sporadic schedule. You have a higher pressure situation to keep their schedule filled, to keep a stream of new students on the waiting list. So you want to make sure that you know how to get new students interested in lessons with your studio before you get that second teacher onto the payroll. Sign number 5 that you are ready to hire is you've done some networking. So this means like you've talked to some other piano teachers in the area, you're part of some Facebook groups, or whatever that looks like, you have some connections. This is really going to help you, because if you've ever worked for a company and worked with the hiring process of like people that are just cold hiring, just like putting job posts up on the website, then you know how freaking expensive it can be. You can easily spend thousands of dollars trying to recruit new people for a business. You do not have thousands of dollars to market, I'm guessing. You do not want to spend all that business income trying to find someone when you're ready to hire. You want to do a little networking first, because if you can find someone organically, A, you know that they're going to be a better fit. B, you can trust them a little more than someone off the street you've never met. And C, and I cannot emphasize this enough, you will save so much money if you can find someone to hire organically. Number 6, a sign you're ready to hire. You've got this business thing down. Okay, you have a studio management system, maybe My Music Staff or something of the like. You know how to keep track of your income and expenses. You know how to schedule students. You've got it all streamlined. You have email templates. You are so efficient at the desk because you don't want to be a receipts in the shoebox kind of person and then somebody is depending on you for their payroll. Okay, get your shit together first before you try to pay someone else, okay? Mastering all of those business skills will also let you know if you really enjoy doing that, because if you don't like that desk work, don't hire another person. All those behind the scenes business administrative tasks, you also want to make sure you like those, right? So do enough of those so you can tell if you're okay with more of that busy work, that desk work, because unless you're going to hire a VA, at least at the beginning, when you hire another piano teacher, you're going to be at your desk more marketing, more emails, more admin. You're going to add in payroll to your monthly tasks, all of that. Okay, so make sure you've got your stuff together before introducing another soul. Sign number 7, you're ready to hire. You have the perfect space or like scheduling worked out, whether that be a rented space where you guys share the space. I teach Monday, Wednesday, you teach Tuesday, Thursday, whatever that may be, or if it's in your home. So personally, I have this space right here. I have another space with 2 pianos in it. And then I have my spare bedroom also set up with 2 pianos in it. So I have like 3 distinct studio spaces. So I am ready to hire a couple of piano teachers. I'm good to go. I've got the space for it. Okay, so you got to think about the logistics. If it's not going to work in your home, then what are you going to do? Are you going to rent a space? So now we're talking about weighing the income / expenses and all of that. So make sure you get that figured out before you go hiring another piano teacher. Sign number 8 that you're ready to hire actually goes along with the previous one. So you have a financial platform, okay, whatever this is. For me, it's My Music Staff, which is only $15 a month and literally makes payroll and income, expenses, taxes, everything so easy. If you watch my videos, you know I love it. Link in the description, blah, 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 affiliate link. But you need to have some kind of system before you introduce the payroll. So I basically already said everything I need to say about that. So let's just move on. Number 9, a sign that you're ready to hire is you have a high profit margin. You have some savings. You're bringing in the cash flow. Okay. So either you have money set aside or you're bringing in the cash flow, because the last thing that you want is to get a little bit behind on your income, expenses on your business. And now you've got to pay somebody else hundreds of dollars. You've got to write that check on time. Okay. You can't hire someone and then be like, no, sorry, I just don't have the money. When you're working with yourself, it's different. You have to pay them what you promised to pay them. You have to pay them on time. If you've ever watched Judge Judy, you know that you can't get away with anything besides that. So I would recommend either having a cushion of business savings in an account, or your cash flow is really, really dependable and your expenses are so low that there would be no problem. And our 10th sign, you are ready to hire. Actually, before I say it, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you want to see more piano teacher, business, hiring, all of that sort of things, the behind the scenes. I love making videos like this and I'd love to make more. Hit the like button to let me know you would like that too. The 10th sign you are ready to hire, you find the right person. I mean, that's just it. You could be as ready as rain. That's not And if the right person isn't there, ready to be hired, then you might want to wait on it. Don't hire the wrong person. And don't spend $1 million posting job postings. I'll tell you that story in another video. As I mentioned, this is part 2 of a series on hiring. Part 3 is going to be all about finding the right person. So if that sounds like the most intimidating step that we mentioned here, check out that video and I will see you there. For me, it's my music space. For me, it's My Music Staff video.